Hey guys, Media Girl here. So today we're going to be doing a fun resin project on a wood turtle. And as you can probably tell here, we're going for a beach scene. This is just going to be a quick and easy project. I already spray painted the board with the colors that are kind of going to be the basic colors that I'm using. However, I am going to go over those with colored resin as well. Part of the reason for that spraying it is just to seal the board, because if you just put resin directly onto the wood, it'll soak it right up. So I went ahead and sprayed that beforehand. Now I am using Countertops Art Coat, and this color is mostly clear with just a hint of gold. I already had that tan color behind it, so I didn't really need too much color. And where I spray painted here, it's just guidelines. Like, I don't have to necessarily stick to it. Of course, if I'm going with the clear over white, it's going to show that white through. So I have to kind of keep that in mind. But in terms of these colored parts, I don't have to stick to my lines. I will list all the colors in the description, but I'm using all Stone Coat Countertops products here. Plus also a couple colors that I got from Artist Till Death. And I'm just putting my colors down and then spreading them around. One of the things I love about beach scenes is you can do so many layers, and I generally do. I'm gonna go at a little bit more of an angle than even my spray paint here. So you can do this one layer, then let it dry, then do another layer, and add just a ton of depth to your project. Okay, I've got a lighter blue I'm gonna go in here with. This is kind of a bit of a teal though. Kind of like to add that little like green hint in there. And I'm gonna kind of blend that with that blue a bit. I might add a little bit of that darker blue back in. We'll see. Because at no point do we really want a solid watercolor. This is what I call the ugly stage. Don't worry, it'll get much better. Uh-oh. Just try to avoid the parts where your sand is. I am using gloves that are too big for me, which is making this a little difficult. Okay. I am going to actually change my gloves, and I'm going to put a little more of that gold all the way up to my blue real quick. Okay. This way we just have the piece fully covered before even getting into doing our waves. So you're not going to really see this part when I'm done. You can also do this with just clear, but since it's mostly clear, it works for me. All right, now the fun part, the waves. So I'm gonna get in here with my white. And I recommend taking this a little bit at a time, but you know, if you wanna have some crazy waves on there, go for it. I'm gonna do a little bit here. And you can have multiple sets of waves. It's just kind of depends on how realistic you want to have it be, or if you want to just have fun with it. There's no real right or wrong way. Now at this stage, we grab the heat gun, and we're going to use the heat gun to move this all around. All right, so that heat gun really moves everything around and kind of helps blend everything together, and you can use it to move your white wherever you want to. Now the last step that I like to do on this, which depending on what products you're using, you may have some great foamy cells at this point, or you may not, but one thing that can really help is using a torch at the end. And I just do that on my white. It kind of helps break it up and can actually help you to get some fun cells. So there you have it. I'm gonna let this sit for a little bit, then we'll come in for a close-up. All right, quick close-up here. So you see the little sparkle in the sand there. I love it. Love how the design continues over the arms a bit. Got our different blues. Got some foamy waves in there. And I will most likely be doing yet another layer over this to add a little more onto the waves and the water. But there you guys go. Very simple yet awesome resin beach on a turtle. Hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you all next time.